When I started here in 1989, Dr. DeBacker was already here as the medical director, and together we worked side by side to make this organization what it is today.
I have known Dr. DeBacker for over 20 years.
And through the years, he's been my mentor.
And he's also my mentor.
It was an easy choice to have Dr. DeBacker be the inaugural recipient of the Spirit Award.
We couldn't have picked a better recipient to kick off this CMSS Spirit Award.
When I first came on board, he was the first physician I met. He introduced me to the facility. He introduced me to the staff.
He's a teacher. He really loves to come in and teach our nurses, teach our administrators.
He taught me a lot of things, including the importance of every single person at Wesley Place. It's a team that provides the kind of quality of care there, and he taught me that among many other things.
I would say that Dr. DeBacker is a Renaissance man. He's an extremely intelligent human being.
He's a very kind man, very smart.
Very soft person, always wanted to, listen to you.
He has a fantastic disposition. He's unwavering, he's kind, he's generous.
He's a good friend.
And he's also a mean jazz piano player.
I mean, I always say to know Dr. DeBacker is to love Dr. DeBacker. He was so patient. He meets with me every week and told me how to do things, how to correct things. He had prepared me for the job.
Dr. DeBacker is, to me, the physician every physician should be, and I think that he's the physician that I would want to have for myself and my family.
All of us benefit from his care, his concern, his complete attention to you when you're in his care, never rushed.
One of the best things about Dr. DeBacker is his quality of life rounds that he created. It was an interdisciplinary walk through the facility, meeting with residents, focusing on the psychosocial, mental health side of their lives, and as a result of these, we developed approaches to make life better for the residents.
During the pandemic, just seeing his ability to respond to something that obviously created a sense of panic, especially in the nursing community. I was just so amazed at his continuing sense of calm.
In a nutshell, he's wonderful.
I think that if we had more doctors like him in the world would be a better place. Congratulations, Dr. DeBacker, for being the first recipient of the Spirit Award.
There couldn't be anyone more deserving, and congratulations.
Congratulations, Dr. DeBacker.
My heartfelt congratulations to Dr. DeBacker.
Well, it's big shoes to fill. Congratulations, Noel.
Congratulations, and simply thank you to Dr. DeBacker.
I'm just in awe of you and all that you've accomplished through your years. You are a shining example of what physicians go into medicine to become.
I know the organization in the 25 or so years that we've been here has flourished.
As a fellow board member, I'd like to congratulate Dr. DeBacker for all of his accomplishments and contributions to making CMSS a greater organization.
Honored and humbled to be the first recipient of this award because I've known and worked with so many talented and dedicated healthcare professionals here over these many years. It's been a great privilege for me to have been part of this organization. When I first arrived here in 1983, 38 years ago, I came as a learner and continued to learn throughout my career. I immediately noted the culture of caring in every department, and that's persisted over time, all this time. Before me, Dr. Florence Lawson had been here for 30 years. She was a real pioneer and an early adopter of interdisciplinary team meeting approach, which I continued in various forms throughout my career as medical director. There's an emphasis on quality of care here, and the organization supported every quality initiative I ever introduced. They nominated me for the AMDA, that is the American Medical Directors Association, Medical Director of the Year Award, which is awarded to one medical director in the nation each year for outstanding service, leadership, and innovation. AMDA chose me for the honor in 2012, and I will always be grateful to our organization for the nomination and the support that led to this. CMSS has always supported medical education, students, residents, and fellows in geriatric medicine. Two of those fellows, I'm proud to say, are now in the highest leadership positions at Northwestern Feinberg School of Medicine in the section of general medicine and geriatrics, Dr. Lee Lindquist and Dr. June McCoy. Dr. James Webster, who was my chief at Northwestern, was a great inspiration and supporter of our educational efforts and was instrumental in helping us forge the first teaching agreement between Northwestern and our institution. There are many people I'd like to express my gratitude to, but especially to the nursing staff, nursing assistants, rehabilitation staff, and social workers who provide excellent care for our patients and residents every day. Our Director of Nursing, Rose Policarpio, our Administrator, Jay Evans, Bill Lowe, the CEO of the organization, and the Board of Trustees, which has always stayed true to our mission. Also to our excellent medical staff, and to Dr. Andrew Rapazzi, who collaborated with me as Associate Medical Director for the vast majority of those years. Lastly, and most importantly, to my wife Janet, and our children Carrie, Emily, and Charlie, whose support and encouragement have always been there for me. The work that we do here is so critically important. How many lives have been deeply touched and quality of life improved by the work of our staff? COVID-19 has exposed the forgotten front line of skilled nursing and long-term care. I'm proud about how the facility functioned during the pandemic. Their infection control procedures were able to keep the infection out of the facility for the majority of last year, but eventually it did catch up with them, of course. By that time, however, there was medication available to treat early disease. Kudos especially to Jay Evans and Rose Policarpio for the outstanding work they've done on this, closely monitoring the entire CMSS organization. I know that they're in good hands going forward with their new medical director, Dr. Ann Alley. As a member of the Board of Trustees, I'd like to thank those who've contributed to this important cause, especially Mr. John Mabey and Janice and Butch McVicker. Many, many thanks. And again, many, many thanks for this wonderful award.